And it's Charlotte to start out. And a look at the starters for Charlotte. We've got Wembanyama, LeBron James out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it goes! As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. So LeBron will go to the free throw line. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard can't get it to go.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
It's tipped. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by James. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for San Antonio. We talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Leonard passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Leonard. There's a screen. Down low. Durant looking around. Fires from 14. Again, Charlotte.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pippen outside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Over James. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Antetokounmpo finds Wembanyama. Outside Durant. Pass to James. Lets it go from deep. O'Neal pulls it in. And SGA has got the ball here for San Antonio. Nothing up yet on the scoreboard for him. Throws it up high. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hornets will retain possession. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Durant. Poke loose. Pippen outside. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Here's Chamberlain. Leonard for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
James, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. James inside. Leonard's there. And that one's good. James has got 6 points.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. 1:14 left in the first. Here's O'Neal. And rejected. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
.107 left to play in the first quarter. Here's SGA.
Yeah, really terrific job from LeBron to keep his hands up, his feet moving, gets the challenge on that shot.
For three, Durant. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. He's got 5.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Antetokounmpo against Leonard. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Leonard, still without a bucket. Just 5 on the clock to end the drought. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. And don't go far. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Charlotte?
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Back to you guys.
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
Hornets ball.
Charlotte leading by 18. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And there's James from the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. Pippen, pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Pippen. Outside, SGA. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No points so far. They get the rebound. Chamberlain gets the bucket.
Well, this is his bread and butter, folks. You know he's going to be hounding every missed opportunity.
And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. James with the ball. Leonard defending. Fader on the way. And James gets it to go. James has got 8 points.
Yeah, it's very hard to guard LeBron James because he's a 3-level scorer. Catches the defense off guard, just pulls up into that mid-range.
Now here's Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Leonard. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's James. Give him 8. From deep, Wembanyama. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 5 assists in the game. O'Neal, nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Wembanyama. Durant has the open look. Leonard pulls down the board. Pass to SGA. Here's Chamberlain. A minute and a half left in the first half of basketball. Shot by Leonard, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Durant, pass to Wembanyama. Outside Durant. And Charlotte, another 3.
One of the tough things about Kevin Durant, doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or in this situation off the catch, Durant, one of the best, period.
And the Spurs call time here.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
San Antonio with the ball. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now, here is James. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Leonard against James. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Hey, Will.
There's 38 seconds left in the half. San Antonio moving the ball around. And it's the Hornets on the break. And stolen by Leonard. Pass to SGA. Now here's Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Durant. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Charlotte ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Please direct your attention to the second court and get ready for the man half-court shot. Drum screens. They're measuring up the shot. Nice one. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No points yet. And so in the game for the Hornets, they've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5. And that one's good. SGA.
That's a quick strike from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In catch-and-shoot situations, those scoring instincts are right on point.
James, a good look. Rebound by San Antonio. Outside, SGA. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. James outside. And he's going for the oop here. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James.
And you have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
San Antonio with the ball. They trail by 18. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Chamberlain passes to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Durant covering. With some arc. Goes back up. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
The 3 from Wembanyama. Drops in the 3. Wembanyama's got 11.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man...
we go.
And it's the Warriors to start out. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Kobe is out there with Davis. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Eaton in at the center, locking down the middle. Now, here's Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. And Davis gets it to go.
A difficult shot for some bigs, but AD making it look easy.
Outside, George. Mutombo is screen on Jokic. He was all alone on that one.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Curry. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Good, and the assist goes to Bryant.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I had a chance to catch up with Utah's head coach. Coach joked that if he focused on a single aspect of stopping Nikola Jokic, he would probably just beat them a different way. Instead, he showed the team 5 video clips, each with a specific failure of guarding Jokic. He's asked his players to prevent those mistakes from happening. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Now, here's Jokic. Kobe is screen on Olajuwon. Jokic finds Bryant. Jokic with the bounce pass. And he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first of the Warriors.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Jokic passes to Kobe. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Nice shot by Thompson.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Well, you have to force a scorer away from his favorite place on the floor. In this case, you have to push him out or deny him the ball.
Now here's Tatum. Outside for George. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. George has got 6.
And George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. Measuring the shot before receiving the pass, you can't guard that.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Jokic passes to Davis. Now Bryant. 5 to shoot. Will it go? And Bryant slams it in.
Such body control from Bryant. Able to take some hits there on the way up.
Outside, Olajuwon. Tatum against Bryant. Tatum passes to Olajuwon from 13, and Davis pulls it down.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Curry can't get it to go.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
And holding nothing back there, George gives the dunk his all.
Jokic passes to Kobe. The rebound by the Jazz. Outside Tatum. Back to George. Out to the wing. Outside Tatum. Takes a 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Jokic. Outside for Curry. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
3 points.
Jokic has got 3 assists tonight.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Thompson looking for an opening. Tatum setting the pick for Thompson. Olajuwon on the wing. 1 second left. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Utah. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
Olajuwon is out there with Mutombo. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Tatum. And it's Thompson in at the guard position. That's the group right now for Utah.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball. Kevin, back to you.
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Outside, Olajuwon. Jokic against George. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
I love seeing George be so assertive down low. Certainly doesn't lack confidence. An accomplished scorer.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Now, here is Olajuwon. Pass to George. Fires the 3. They get the rebound. Yep, it counts. Now it's a 3-point Utah lead.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe so active on the glass.
Jokic passes to Davis. Now here's Curry. The 3. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
Outside, Olajuwon. Pass to George. Wide open. And Utah again with the bucket.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Jokic passes to Davis. Here's Curry. Shoots. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Thompson with it. Outside, Olajuwon. The 3 from George. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Down low, here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Tatum passes to George. George missing again. The Warriors leading. Things really clicking for them at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Back to Curry. It's up a 3. Rebounded by Tatum. Thompson outside. Outside Tatum. Pass to George. Jokic with the steal. Bryant inside. Working on George. Here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And it's Curry with the ball. Bringing it up for the Warriors. Pass to Jokic. Back to Curry. Over Thompson. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Tatum dishes to Olajuwon. And Davis sends it back. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
25. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. And making it up to shot. One more time, a round of applause.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
So it's the Jazz now. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jokic is out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Kobe. And it's Eaton in at center. Now here's George. Clock at 6. Over Jokic. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. On offense, here are the Warriors. Here's Curry. He's got 17. No one near him. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Curry's got the first bucket of the third here for the Warriors. Outside, Olajuwon. Pass to George for the lead. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. Kobe against George. That one, no good. Thompson passes to Tatum. It's stolen by Davis. Puts it up. Bryant's shot is off.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Watch out. Tatum's going to stretch the defense all over the place if he's knocking down threes from the corner.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And being such a good passer out of that 5 spot makes Jokic a triple-double machine.
And so he makes both from the line.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Tatum against Kobe. George sets a screen for Tatum. Tries from 16. That's good for George on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 3rd assist on the night. It's tipped. Curry against Thompson. Olajuwon outside. Pass to George. Lets it go from deep. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Jokic finds Bryant. Kobe in close.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
Outside, George. And George with the stuff.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here is Davis. Pass to Curry. Fires the 3. Oh, what a stroke from Curry.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Thompson passes to Olajuwon. Pass to George. The shot, no good. Good defense by Jokic. Warriors trail by 4. There's 48 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Outside Bryant. Here's Tatum driving to the basket. And it's in there. Tatum's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Using the bounce, Tatum just explodes to the hoop so quick.
Jokic finds Davis. Pass to Curry. Shoots the 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
3 points.
Davis has got 3 assists in the game. Jazz leading by 3. Now here's Tatum. He has 5. Thompson, a screen on Kobe. Pass to Olajuwon. With 1 on the clock. And it's in. He nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's just a great play on his part with the clock winding down.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Jazz. And he continues to torment them from 3-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. Back to the end. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Tatum out there with Thompson. And it's Mutombo. Then it's Olajuwon. And it's George in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Utah leading. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Thompson against Curry. Pass to Kobe. 6 to shoot. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Oh, great find by Kobe. His instincts are off the charts.
Outside, George. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Thompson. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
George against Bryant. Rebounded by the Jazz. Mutombo's got his 5th rebound in this one. And George kicks to Tatum. Back to George. And the layup is good. George has got the lead up to 7 now for Utah.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Curry outside. Count it. Nice touch.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
Mutombo inside. He's guarded by Davis. Can't get it to go. Now Jokic. Outside Davis. Here's Jokic. Olajuwon with it. Picked up by Davis. Outside George. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. 18 feet away. Jokic with the rebound. Warriors trail by 5. Bryant looking around. Takes the 3. The putback. Saves him with the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And Olajuwon has got the ball here for Utah. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Count it!
How about the killer tool of Olajuwon? Loves to put the team on his back when the game gets tight.
Here's Jokic. Oh, throw it down. Nikola Jokic. Huge.
Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option. Go get it, big fella. A basket they needed desperately, and Davis delivers in the clutch.
The Jazz with the lead. Bryant in the post. Working on George. Does not go.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Olajuwon, left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kobe with the steal. Curry against George. Now Jokic to take the lead. Not gonna go. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. 6 on the shot clock. It's in! And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested three. Never an easy shot.
Jokic missed on the three. And they go to the intentional foul. The Jazz call timeout. First team foul. The Jazz at the timeout. So they foul intentionally.
Kobe Bryant, second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for Utah, Jason Tatum, taking 2 shots.
We got this, we got this.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Guys, what's your take?
Well, this game is over. It's out of reach, guys. They didn't even need that timeout. I guess they're not ready to quit just yet, but there's no way they can score 4 points in less than a half second.
And so it's Utah who's 5 with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And now, our player of the game, Paul George.
It'll be Orlando off the tip. Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. And it's Yao in at the 5 down low. Anthony against Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Anthony in the post. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
McGrady shot is off.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Anthony outside. Deflected! And we're about a minute into the first. Pass to Jordan. Here's Yao. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Anthony with a bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
McGrady misses the 3. Pass to Artest. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Bird. Lays it up and banks it in.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Nets. Trailing by 4. Now here's Jordan. Orlando with the rebound.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Anthony in the post. Working on Jones. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Bird. Here's Artest. For 3, Anthony hits a 3-pointer. Anthony's got 7 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Jones, the pass to Jordan. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
From the line, Bird, that's good. Bird's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Here's McGrady. No made baskets yet. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. 1:11 left in the first quarter. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Jones. He goes up, and the dunk by Jones.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a 1-possession game. Well done.
Pass to Anthony. To the middle. Here's Robinson, and the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. There's 47 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Jordan. checked his pocket. Here's Bird. Now here's Robinson, defended by Jones. Here's Artest. Counted from distance.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Jordan with it. 3 seconds left. And the layup is up and in. Jordan's got his second basket. And so it's Orlando with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back to the game after this break. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Orlando.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
We've got Carmelo Anthony, and it's Duncan in at the 4. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Anthony with a bucket.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Here's McGrady. Here's Jordan. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Brooklyn shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Michael Jordan at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Jordan. Magic leading by 6. Pass to Duncan. Here's Bird. Oh, they pick off the pass. Jones feels it out. Here's McGrady. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Anthony up top, covered by Jordan. Anthony, the pass to Duncan. Now with a rebound.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Jordan, the screen. Jones from outside. Knocks it down from distance. Jones has got 5.
Their guards have carried the offensive load. With the way they perform, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
Magic foul. Ron Artest. First personal foul.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
At the line for the Nets, Eddie Jones. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
And And the Magic call time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Brooklyn on D. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Anthony with a screen on Jones. Anthony outside. 5 on the clock. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
The free throw drops for Anthony. And Anthony drops them both. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to McGrady. Drops in the layup for 2. McGrady's got 4 points in the quarter.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Here's our test. Here's Anthony. Yao with a rebound. Outside Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Jordan. Tries it from 19. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Orlando trailing here. Here's Duncan. 1:42 left to play in the first half. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer, Anthony hits the trifecta. Anthony's got 14 points.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's McGrady. Orlando with the rebound. 1:10 left to play in the second quarter. To the inside. Pass to Artest. Puts up a 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Now Jordan takes a 13-footer. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Here's Artest. Duncan, the pass to Anthony. Here's Artest. And another 3 for Orlando.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Jones. He's got 7. Jordan with a screen on Anthony. Now here's Jordan. Tight defense on him. And he lobs it up. Here's Artest. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Line for 2. Ron Artest.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. And here's Jordan. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Orlando. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back after this. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Boy, you got to like what Carmelo Anthony has done in this game.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Nets trail by 9. On the floor for the Nets. And it's Jordan in at the point guard position. Pass to Gilmore. Now Jones. He's guarded by Anthony. Outside Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jordan. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Jordan's got 8. Orlando leading by 7. Anthony outside. Over Jordan, and it's good from the elbow.
He is the story for them offensively, and a big reason why they're ahead.
Here's McGrady. He's got 6. Pass to Jordan. Here's McGrady. Cash money on the open jump shot. Give him 8.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 16.
Michael Jordan, second personal foul, first team foul.
So it's Orlando now. Pass to Artest. Clock at 6. Jordan against Anthony. Off target from the wing. Nets trail by 7. Jordan, the pass to McGrady. Back to Jordan. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. That one on Anthony.
Oh, fantastic adjustment on the shot against tight defense.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the Nets, Michael Jordan, 1 shot.
Orlando leading by 4. Pass to Duncan. Here's Bird. Here's Duncan. Yet to see a basket. Blocked! Here's McGrady. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Making a slick move off the dribble to get the easy 2.
And so Anthony will bring it up for the Magic. Pass to Artest. Back to Anthony. Misses off the left iron. Jordan against Anthony. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's McGrady. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
Here's Artest. He's got 10. Pass to Anthony. To the right side. Robinson, a screen on Jones. The Magic need to put one up here. And a big finish by Robinson.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Orlando foul. Ron Artest. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. Outside Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Jordan. It's rebounded by Artest. Orlando leading. Anthony outside. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Anthony's got 18 points in the game.
A nifty play off the dribble. Creates barely enough space to get off the shot.
McGrady, the pass to Gilmore. Now Jones. There's the 3. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Robinson gets the bucket.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Now Jordan. He's got 11. To the paint. Here's McGrady. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Magic. They lead by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Carmelo Anthony, and it's Bird in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Now here's Jones. Pass to McGrady. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Duncan. Orlando leading by 6. Anthony right side. Here's Bird. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to Gilmore. The shot. Orlando with the rebound. Orlando moving the ball around. Bird sinks the tray. And it's an 11-point Orlando lead.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
They need this. And Jordan lays it up and in.
At point-blank range, oh, yeah. You're not missing from there.
And the Magic with possession. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pass to Artest. Robinson, a screen on Jones. Here's Bird. Yao with a rebound. Yao's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Jordan. Here's Gilmore. Takes a 3. Buries it from outside.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Outside Anthony. It's stolen. In transition. Here comes Brooklyn.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Magic leading by 4. Outside Anthony.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter here. Bucket is good!
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Now here's Jordan. Yes! Using that window!
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Artest. Jones comes with a double team. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Nets trail by 4. Here's McGrady. Robinson rips down the board. And so Anthony will bring it up for Orlando. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Robinson, ready off the pass. He lays it in.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Timeout Nets. From about 19. Ooh, it misses. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Jones comes with a double team.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Third personal foul.
This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Puts up a deep 3. Ooh, the shot misses. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Magic, Ron Artest. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Timeout called. Brooklyn. 20 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Your thoughts, guys?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
Here's McGrady. It's in! And so they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. Your Magic. Carmelo Anthony. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
So it's Orlando picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Carmelo Anthony.